The name of this lab is Matter and Change, Testing for Starch. In this lab, we will be testing different substances to see if they contain starch. Starch is a polysaccharide used for energy storage and fat buildup. Common foods that contain starches include potatoes, rice, pasta, and cereals. Starches make up around 1/3 of the food you eat.
We will show you the materials needed for this lab, but most importantly,
safety first!
The materials used in this lab are kale, paper, rice checks, starch, brownie, oyster crackers, potassium iodide, sodium hypochlorite, hydrogen peroxide, copper sulfate, clear plastic sheet, and disposable plastic pipette.
to start off the lab, you must use a sheet of paper and write a grid on it. Chemicals are on the top row and reactants are down the side. When you're done making the grid, it should look like this. First put down all the reactants, then put down all the chemicals, which are catalysts. This means they speed up the reaction. Then put down potassium iodine, which is an indicator. Make sure you set up a control group to compare your answers to, where instead of using just reactants, you use the catalyst.
Now observe what happens to the reactants. If the reactants and liquid turns black, the reactant contains starch. This is proven by our control, since when potassium iodide is added to actual starch and the chemical, it turns black.
We use the chemical changes to solve a problem, since when the substance and the liquid turn black, we know it contains starch. Make sure to sponge down the station and all substances can be poured down the drain.
A clean lab is a happy lab.